welcome back to another video. It's gonna be the... Oh! Hang on. Let me find... There we go. So it's gonna be the last video of the month for the 3600. Alright, so for this video we're gonna run for the second time, because I messed the last one up, heavy duty, extra hot, and everything else default. Which that will sense to, I believe, a 99 minute cycle. Because that's what it did last time. I mean, I think that's a larger load though, so. But the timer really just depends on partially the load size. But yeah. Can I get that in there? Heavy duty. Fill it up to the first point since it's a larger load. Yeah, if we had something that had easy dispense, we could just use that. Okay. Heavy duty. Extra hot. Everything else default. And start. I'm doing the cycle again because I messed it up the last time, because I thought that very long filling point was just not a normal thing, but apparently it is for heater cycles, because according to Wade it's like a cooldown cycle. Like where it fills at the point where it's supposed to be draining. Oh, extra rinse. I almost forgot the extra rinse. Because heavy duty only does one rinse by default. And I prefer to have a second rinse on my clothes, so that's why I add the extra rinse. Because heavy duty does only one rinse. First video of it, I was expecting a 2 rinse. What? Wait. 80, 90. And I'm guessing that's 100 probably. I'm guessing the 2H means 100 in this case. So, yeah. I mean, it senses as 100, but really it's probably just going to be doing it less. Although, wait, did it actually do 100 last time? I think it did 100 last time. So really, some cycles don't really depend on the load size. Because on heavy duty, these cycles are just doing it by tens for each soil level. Because light is 80, normal is 90, heavy is 100, I think. Yep, 100. Confirmed. 100. Because it stayed at 2H for 1 minute exactly. That means it's at 100. And I don't think the extra hot changes anything like the time on heavy duty like it does on normal. Already seeing some of those suds. Oh, there we go. Now we're filling up a little bit more. That's some hot water. The heater is a part of that. Yeah. So again, we're running the only other cycle besides normal that allows the extra hot wash setting. Everything else doesn't allow extra hot. Some only allow up to warm. Or actually, probably just the one that only allows up to warm, which is delicates. Everything else, like bedding, speed wash, and permanent press, those only allow up to hot.
Okay.
Maybe if we're lucky we'll get less than 100 minutes. Because usually we do get less than 100 minutes. Well, less than what it senses. And I'm not going to be changing the soil labels again. After what I just did, I checked it. I'm not going to be changing that again. Because we don't want to make the video too long. Or the extended time. Let me get that. And we are not switching it to rinse and spin today. Because I want you guys to see the full cycle, even if it fills up to the glass. Because that has a watertight seal, so we know that it's not going to leak through there, even if it fills to the glass. That's one point where it would not let you open it. Also no AI because it's not the normal cycle. Because normal is the only cycle that actually uses AI. Here's another thing that AI stands for. Actual imagination.
Okay.
But that's not the kind of AI these things are using. They use artificial intelligence. Which is not always good for all cases, but if it's on a washer, it's good. Next, I'm gonna turn on the overhead light to kind of give a better view of it, I think. Yeah, some of the things are bright colored in there, like I have some whites in there. I think my blue pair of pins is in there because that needs to be shrunken. So I'm just gonna hope that the blue pair of pins is in there. Okay. Oh, filter. Cleaning out the lint filter on the dryer. Even though it's not very much, I still clean these out. Okay.
Okay.
That. So again, this video is a redo of a cycle I previously did and messed up. All because of something I thought that is the complete opposite of what I thought. Yeah. I'm gonna get you guys in a little closer so you can see it. Still filling up, are we? Oh yeah. I can feel the heat just from the outside of the dispenser drawer. That's really hot water.
Okay.
That's some really hot water there. Yeah, the reason for me using a flashlight is because it doesn't have an inner drum light in it. I know I say that all the time, but it's true. It doesn't have an inner drum light in it. So that's why I use the flashlight all the time. But yeah, you can see it really well in there. You could really see the washing action. And it's just adding a little more water every few minutes. Or, that's what it seems. So yeah, that's gonna be a 62-minute wash cycle. And then filling up to the glass for the cool down, which seemingly counts as a rinse but still does the 2 rinses, including the 1 extra rinse I added. Because according to Wade, it still does the actual rinse. Like, even if I don't have the extra rinse on, it still does the 1 rinse. That the 1 rinse is exactly why I add the extra rinse on heavy duty.
Okay.
And I thought speed wash was the only cycle that did 1 rinse. Well, besides rinse and spin. But it turns out heavy duty is another one of those.
Okay.
That thing just said 93 a minute ago and it already says 90. I guess the minutes on the washer go faster than actual time. Probably. I don't know. I don't really know how it works on those things. If we're lucky, we might end up finishing before 5 o'clock. 10 minutes into the wash cycle, and we're not going to be pausing it today. Because because I don't want to mess up the cycle again, like I did last time. '89 like Wade's 8900. I really want to try out the 8900 one day. Plus, it would be nice to try out the turbo wash feature on a turbo wash model, just to see what turbo wash is really like.
Okay.
Because I've never used a LG washer that actually has turbo wash on it. And it seems I won't be able to for a while. Because we ended up getting 3600 instead of 3900. And I think those were the only two options for the LG ones. I guess they prefer a white washer here. I mean, for me, like the color of the washer doesn't really matter for me. Like the washer could just be any color for me and I wouldn't even mind. Yeah, like for me, the washer could just be any color at all and I wouldn't mind at all. Yeah, it's not because of the color that I wanted the 3900. It's because the 3600 does not have the turbo wash feature. Yeah. Would have been a great opportunity to actually try out the turbo wash feature if we had the 3900. But it's alright. Skipped away some time. Either the time went down that fast, or maybe it was just skipping some minutes. I don't know. Does it skip minutes on the main wash? I mean, I know it did once, but
how many burgers are you making?
How many would you like?
Well, I'll just have one. I'm getting cheese slices out, so I wanted to.
How many cheeseburgers do you want?
me,
Yeah.
also one.
Also one of them. So 3 altogether then.
Okay.
I'm guessing more hot water's coming in. Yep. Thought so. I mean, my only guess could be hot water, because extra hot is extra hot.
You think you could call Evelyn and thank them for both of your all's birthday gifts?
Sure.
Good.
Because Wi-Fi was out.
I was sitting there and going, gee, I wish I had some popcorn.
85. 85 like the WM985FL, which is going to be my first front load washer model in my WashiMator brand. 85 like the WM985FL, which is going to be the first front load washer model in my WashiMator brand. like once I start making washers, that'll be my first front load washer model. First top load will be WM985TL. First electric dryer will be DR985E, etc., etc. Like I'm gonna have like varieties of different numbers for the model numbers of the washers. I always had a feeling I'd be redoing a cycle.
6 to 3. So, next Saturday, what time's your baseball?
There's no baseball game next Saturday.
Oh.
It's Memorial Day weekend.
Next Saturday's Memorial Day weekend?
Because the 25th is it was the Saturday after.
Okay, you looking forward to that?
Yeah.
Good.
And I think all of them are at 9 o'clock a.m., right?
It'll start at 9 and probably gonna end around 12. I gotta have a conversation with Mom today and see how we want to do it.
83. Yeah, maybe if we're lucky we'll actually end up finishing before 5 o'clock. I mean, if not, probably try to aim towards 5:15 or something. I mean, because it's heavy duty. What would you expect from heavy duty? Now, what would you expect from a cycle like heavy duty?
Okay.
I think it's really just the normal cycle where the amount of time really just depends on the load size, because put in a small load, put on a normal default, and you get 58 minutes. But put in a large load, put on normal and default, and you get 80. 81 already? I don't think I ever saw the number 82 on there. It must have skipped another minute. Or maybe I'm just too fast at seeing things. I don't know. Yeah, plus the blue pair of pants in there that I have in there needs to be shrunken a little bit because they're a little bit loose on me. Plus, I have another pair in there that has ketchup stains on it because there was hot dogs at the game last night. We had like 2 of them, and I usually put ketchup on my hot dogs, so it kind of got on those pants. So yeah. Plus my coat is in there too, because I haven't washed that in a while. Although I probably can't check the pockets now, can I? Nope. I can't check the pockets now. It's just staying locked. I am so bad at remembering to check the pockets.
Okay.
It's too late now, though.
Yeah, now.
Already at a point where it won't unlock if I pause it. It's because of the hot water. Other reason would be if the water level was really high.
Come on.
79.
Want pickles in the bread?
Yeah, my viewers, we're about to have burgers, so I'll still give you guys the good view of the washer, having the light aimed into the machine. So 78.
Okay.
And let's see. Yeah, it will probably be December by the next time I end up doing if I might end up doing a 3-coat test, because for 1300 RPM, because the 2-coat test didn't work. It only went to the usual 1110.
Okay.
That thing just does not like to go to 1300 all the time. The old ones used to go to 1200 at max. I used to always go to 1200 when on extra high. And now the new max is 1300, and they just don't seem to go to the max anymore all the time. Which I don't get that.
No, the big ones are large.
There.
No.
It's a spatula.
I don't think I can check the RPM, can
That's not the one I'm looking.
No, there's no way to check the RPM on here.
What?
Nothing. I'm gonna get out of your way.
And I'm guessing since we can't check the RPM on here in regular mode, I'm guessing that also applies to the 3400 as well. And probably the 3470. Because I think the 3470 was also 2 digit. Yeah, 2 digits. So, yeah. You also notice how they also changed the timer display color. Used to be green, now they changed it to the bluish white of the other lights. All except for that one, the door lock. That one still stays red. As it's been red for a while, actually. Like, they've had that red door lock symbol for years. Actually, decades. For decades, they had that red door lock symbol. And it was always in red. Specifically red. $75, the amount of minutes it takes for a normal cycle if you put it on extra high. Spin. Extra high spin. Cycle's honestly going a lot faster than I expected. Yeah, they have a Mets game going on in there. And the Mets are currently having a losing streak against the Yankees. Oh, is it doing more hot water now? I'm gonna wait for it to stop before doing it. Oh, actually no, that's cold water. Okay, is it doing an early cooldown? No, it can't be. I wonder though, is the heater still on? I can't tell if the heater is still on. It's much easier on Wade's washer because it makes a little clicking sound. I mean, I think that one, I think my 3600 does too, but I can never hear the clicking sound. I can never hear the clicking sound of when the heater turns on. Easier for Wade to hear it. Harder for me. Yeah. Good thing I remembered the extra rinse right after the load sensing because, well, before the main wash, because I nearly forgot about the extra rinse that I was adding, that I was gonna add to that.
Oh, I have to go to the mouth.
If there was one out there, right?
Well, I got one. Yeah, I picked one up a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, I thought I heard the drain running, but I'm like, nah, it can't be running now.
Okay, good.
But I don't get it. Why would it be using cold water on extra hot when it's not even cooldown time yet?
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah. Now that much light power you can actually see. Huh? Ah. Hang on. It said my storage was gonna run out, so I'm gonna remove some of that stuff. Let me go through.
Okay, do this.
Hang on.
Alright.
Let's see what that one is. Okay, that's Samsung.
Another base hit. One so good. No, that would give us a tie if we got it.
Okay.
Hang on. I gotta make sure it doesn't delete my video.
Let's go back.
Come on, Juan.
Okay, that saved some time on that. But I'm going to try to delete a little more. Like, just in case. Right, Samsung. That's the Samsung one.
Wagner.
And that's Maytag dryer. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna try to find my longest video and
I do know someone named Wagner. High school. Michael Wagner. On deck.
Okay.
Okay. It's alright.
Yeah, it does. It would be nice if your bat woke up.
Yeah, it would. He's not been doing too good.
here we go. 7-hour video. I'm gonna delete that one just to save up a bunch of storage.
Okay.
Okay, that should have done the trick. I'll make another video of that cycle, whatever cycle that was, on the GE soon. But yeah, that 7-hour video was when I ended up falling asleep and didn't even hear the lid unlock on the GE. Yeah, it was night anyways at that time. just making sure my video doesn't end on its own, because I don't want to do it in 2 parts. Also, wait, that last wash tip, did it fill from the sock? No, I don't think it did. Oh, I noticed some of that was erased. Or, not erased, but some of that text in there is fading away. At least not in the controls, though. Controls still look just the way they did when we got the machine. It's just inside the dispenser drawer that some of the text has been fading away. Yeah.
Woohoo! Tyrone Taylor. It's now a tied game.
I heard it was.
Yeah, the 2 teams are tied now.
Huh?
The 2 teams are tied now.
Time?
Yeah, tied at 6. 63. That's the minutes left on that thing. But again, if we're lucky, we might actually end up finishing earlier than what is estimated on the washer. It just likes to overestimate the time in case a load takes a while to balance. I think that's why it only does 45 minutes on the normal cycle when it senses to 58. It just overestimates the time and then skips that time. If it doesn't take too long to balance, it just skips all of that time. That was overestimated. Yeah, if there was some place that I knew of that still had a Frigidaire 2140, because that's the one that I had, I'd probably make some videos of that one. But there's no place I know of, at least yet, that has a Frigidaire 2140 nearby that still has a Frigidaire 2140, that is. The one that we had before the LG 3600 was a Frigidaire 2140. LG also had a 2140 around the same time as Frigidaire's 2140. They were different but similar. Similar because of they both had 2140 in the model numbers. I mean, Frigidaire's was FTF 2140ES, and LG was 2140. Wait, let me say that again. Frigidaire was the FTF 2140ES, and LG was the WN 2140CW. And they're about from very close years. Frigidaire originally from around 2006, the model number FTF 2140ES, and I think LG WN 2140CW was around that time.
Okay.
Says an hour left. Also, I didn't see the number, that was 7 minutes ago, but if you did, don't say it.
Okay, come on. Okay. Okay.
Oh, 59. Yeah, I think we might end up like getting less time than estimated because it usually overestimates time. Especially Speed Wash does too, because 15 and it skips from 9 to... Wait, no, not 9. It skips from 7... Wait, no. From 7 to 5. It skips from 7 to 5. It really just overestimates by 1 minute on Speed Wash. 58. The amount of time a default normal cycle takes. I actually found that if you run it empty on normal, which I haven't actually done that, but if you do, it will sense it to 53 minutes. Which I thought it was going to do 58, but it was just 53.
Okay.
57. I wonder though, is it still at that point where it's not gonna let me open it if I pause it? I thought so. Because it's not unlocking the door.
Yep.
Although I do gotta admit, that is a very neat safety feature that it doesn't allow you to open it if the water is at a very high level or at a very high temperature. And for both. Yeah, since I'll be bringing that one
Bring your knife up more, please.
Of course.
I think I'll probably wash that in the mega washer when I wash it. That's it, anyway. Wash that in the mega washer. I got that. The portable mega washer. I just call it mega because biggest portable washer I got. Cycle time is going a lot faster than I was expecting. I mean, it's already been 45 minutes into the cycle, so... Wow. Alright. Next, let me make sure that it doesn't say anything about ending early. Ah, good. 50 minutes into the video and it doesn't say anything about ending itself early. That's good. Now our video really did something.
You like coleslaw?
No. Alright, I finished up my burger. I'm kinda quick when it comes to that.
Alright.
So the washer is basically not the only thing that's quick. And it's halfway through the cycle.
Okay. You have your cheeseburger?
Yep. Yeah, half the cycle because it was 100 minutes in total, and now it says 50.
What is CD going?
So you can call that 50-50.
Bite into the burger. Well, you already polished yours off, huh?
Yep. I'm very quick.
Yes, I see that. Did you have something to drink?
I don't think I did.
Do you want anything? Yes, that's tea. Yeah.
48.
Beef juice, huh?
Yeah. You want to shake it up first.
Let's hope it was overestimated.
Okay. Okay, good.
Heavy Duty has one heck of a long wash cycle. I'll give it that. But yeah, 10 minutes to... I believe it's going to be that very long fill cooldown thing.
Okay.
Yeah, according to Wade, that is an actual cooldown, not an error. But I'm gonna hope that he's right about that being a regular cooldown.
Thank you.
And I already cleaned out the filter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, lint in the rubber of the door. Yeah, that always happens with these LG dryers. But it's still worth it because they're really good.
Oh, they're gonna walk him?
Okay. Alright, 8 minutes to the very long cooldown fill, which I believe just fills up to the glass. And I am not going to mess up the cycle again, like I did last time, because I thought it was gonna just keep filling forever. But it's a good thing it doesn't just fill forever. It probably won't take as long to fill to the glass though, given it is a smaller capacity than Wade's washer.
Heavens, there's nobody out. Oh, we got two guys in the outfield, center field and right field.
Still tied, are we?
Yep.
Oh, I see we went into overtime.
Yep.
Only 2 outfielders.
I believe we're going to get a long fill. I know I said it a few times, but I believe we're going to get a long fill up to about right here where my hand is, I think. Just right above the bottom of the door seal. Like, to the point where it touches the glass. And it's going to do a few more agitations, and then it's going to drain and do the intermediate spin. Which, I don't know why it counts filling up to the glass as a rinse. Although it is still a good thing that it still does the other two rinses. Here's the actual cool down thing through bleach dispenser. Through the bleach dispenser. That's where it usually does its cool downs and rinse fills and stuff. Now, I don't know, is that only one cooldown, or is it gonna fill again at 0.41? Like, at the 41-minute mark? I don't know, maybe it's just that one. I don't usually run heavy duty, so I don't know. Been filling up my water for a while, but I think it's still going to do that long cool down.
Great, and that's
But yeah, after seeing Wade's washer do that, I know now that it is a normal thing for LG washers to do.
Alright.
Alright,
count all the runners? They just count one?
So it looks like we're not getting the second cooldown.
How
fill.
exciting. And for the young man. By.
Alright, so this time it's gonna do a cooldown in 1 minute. And when it does, I'll be ready. I'll be ready to see it like that. But then again, Wade did adjust the pressure switch and it was 8900. So that's probably another way how it might just be the same. Alright, here we go. That super long cooldown field that I think fills up to the glass. So this time we're just gonna let it do that. Kind of unlike high efficiency, but I'm just gonna let it do that.
Is your clothes gonna be dry by the time we have to leave?
I think it will like skip some time if it was overestimated, because it usually overestimates the time.
Like an hour,
Yeah, it usually overestimates the time. That's why it only does.
Stuff and put all your trucks away.
Here we go. Right there is the water level. I'll get you guys in up close so you can see it better. But yeah, again, at a water level as high as that, it definitely won't allow you to open the door. You can really see those studs down there. That's how high the water level is.
Come on, Briscoe. Go around him.
So, not exactly up to the glass, but like just to the point where it reaches just before the glass. There we go, now we are draining.
Is the race still on?
Just ended.
Oh, and one minute. Let's go with the second. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Hamlin came in here and somewhat of a favor and did not disappoint. No. And so many times Denny Hamlin has been that favorite. We've seen him do exactly what he did right here today.
It's a long period of draining. That's about just as high as it fills up to on Wade's washer during like the rinse cycle. It's because he adjusted the pressure switch on there, so that's how it fills up that high. But we don't have it adjusted on ours. We just have it the way it was when we first got it, so yeah. But like adjusting it, like increasing it, like turning that screw to the right inside of there, means that we will get more water like that. But once I get my own collection, I'll like take off the top, adjust the switch on every single one of my washers, and hopefully get a good amount of water in there. That switch being a very low but medium level of water is like that's like what the high efficiency thing is. That's basically high efficiency. Might take a while to balance, so but we will see. Oh, I thought it was doing load sensing tumbles. Never mind. It's gonna sense that as balanced. I mean, it's not too bad. Do you wait, do you guys wait, do you guys watching, do you hear that? Oh, never mind. I thought I heard it suds locking. I'm like, I didn't even add very much detergent. I only added it to like the point of the number 1. Like I'll show you. Like, I only filled up the cap to like right about here where the 1 point is. And I thought it was suds locking. I'm like, oh, never mind, it's not suds locking. And we're gonna do the 1000 RPM intermediate spins since it's heavy duty. So I think that might have been some time taken off. Although maybe it does longer rinses on heavy duty. I don't remember exactly how that works. I think that's like 700. There's 800, I think, going up to 900 and then up to 1000 RPM. The extra rinse option is still on, which means it is still going to do those 2 rinses. There's 1000 RPM, and we're slowing down again. Well, not again, but like slowing down. I don't know why I said again. That was only the first intermediate spin. Not exactly the best balance, but it's alright.
What's the difference? Can you just do it the way it's written?
No, wait, I don't think heavy duty does longer rinses. I think it just does the same thing as normal.
You want to quit? Then quit. Leave.
Well,
Get
normal
out of here.
and
I
speed
didn't
one.
want you to set up in the first place. You have wasted our time, sir. This is a complete bust the whole afternoon. Leonard, where are you going? I want you to take him with you, Leonard. Take this man with you. He is not a professional. I only work with professionals. You cost us thousands of dollars because you can't read.
There's no time to cuss me.
Okay.
The route
here we go. The rinse cycle. Wait, let me do it again. It's the first rinse cycle. I'm rolling my tongue as I do the R, because yeah, doing like a Spanish accent. I think that's Spanish accent. I've been practicing my accents for a while. I would put the dryer on heavy duty, but I'm just gonna do speed dry after that. Or maybe time dry 25. No, speed dry is already 25 minutes. So, yeah.
You did a good job of making the sheep look real.
In the movie?
Yeah. Because those were, I don't know if it's true of everyone, but most of them were puppets.
Something from the pre-wash dispenser? I think so, yeah. I could feel the cold water from the pre-wash dispenser. Does it just do extended fill? Oh wait, no. It's because it's 1 minute until second intermediate spin. Right, because the extra rinse.
7th grade was the last.
There we go. Now the extra rinse setting is off.
I started looking at her life. Where you start your life doesn't define how you're gonna end up.
And yeah, that
Different storyline.
very deep fill was only for the main wash for that cycle.
I see kids just like me. I teach them how to take care of themselves.
So yeah,
I have hope.
it didn't mess up the cycle that time.
Bigger and better than what I ever accomplished. And if you can take that first step, the sky's the limit. Because when you graduate, they graduate. They say, "Please shoot it right now."
Yeah, that was definitely unbalanced. Okay.
Now we can both make sure she's staying in range without changing. Mia's learned so much about managing her diabetes that she's able to do cross country this year. She wants to be the best in the world someday. I think she can do anything. I know I can.
Unbalanced again. Don't take too long to balance. That sounds pretty good. Maybe not too good of a balance, but not too bad either. Okay, it's shaking. There we go. Yeah, it's shaking the dryer basically. It sounds like something is knocking because of the washer. It sounds like some kind of washer. And that is a washer. another 1000 RPM intermediate spin. It always does on the normal cycle because it's, I mean, not normal cycle, heavy duty cycle. Yeah, the only way it would do that on the normal cycle is if you had it on heavy soil, because that does not use AI on it. I know I said it once earlier, but here's another thing that AI stands for: actual imagination. RPM. We're reaching 1,000. Slowing down, and we're gonna go to the final rinse now, where it will fill from all 4 dispensers. That is the pre-wash, the main wash, the bleach, and the fabric softener dispensers. That's all 4 of them. Which, it's very neat that they did 4 dispensers, because like, for pre-wash especially. Because like sometimes I do pre-wash on my stuff. I do know you definitely can't do pre-wash on allergene because that's the steam cycle. And for some reason it just doesn't allow pre-wash and steam together. It's like you can only do one or the other. You can only do steam or pre-wash, but not both. It's just kind of weird how you can't do pre-wash and steam at the same time. I don't really get that. See, there's... oh! Well, that happened. Yeah, that is all 4 dispensers. There you get. Wipe that up with my sock. Okay, there we go. Opened it a little too fast. I really want to get some full cycles of those Encore machines. Like Encore by WashiMator. Like, I think Fan of Fans actually did like at least 1 video on that, if not more. Yeah. If you guys know Fan of Fans, you know he does like some videos of washers at different stores. Has like a pourable washer. Draining right after filling and no agitation in between. Okay. That's strange. But no matter. Now we have a 20-minute final spin. So yeah, definitely not by 5:15 because it's already 5:16 by now. So it's gonna be 5:35 by the time we get that thing finished. I would switch it to spin only, but it's a full cycle video. Had a feeling it would sense that as unbalanced. Seemed balanced in the beginning, but in the end, it's not. Yeah. I'm gonna take a seat here and I'm gonna watch the washer go through its final spin. Definitely not balanced. I knew it. I predicted it. Again, not balanced. How many attempts is it gonna be before it's actually balanced? Yeah, I actually washed. I think I washed the white pair of pants yesterday, but it got ketchup stains on it when I was at the game later yesterday. So decided to wash it again to hopefully get those ketchup stains out. I mean, it's not
Your clothes in the dryer yet?
spinning.
It's in the dryer?
It's spinning.
You have to get them into the dryer soon, otherwise it's not going to be dry.
I don't think we're gonna get to 1300. I think it's just gonna go at 1110 again. Like always. I actually mistaken that for 1160. But it's actually 1110. The RPM it always goes to. Oh yeah, that's definitely more balanced. At least like that, nothing is shaking. I mean, the inner drum is shaking a little bit, but not a lot. Like, barely at all, actually. It's also very neat how they tilt it backwards by 10 degrees. WashiMator will tilt it backwards by 15 degrees, though. I mean, that is the best kind of washer you can get. I mean, these are the best kinds of washers you can get. Yeah, so So for those of you out there, if you need a new washer, just get an LG. I've had that one for over 4.5 years and it's still working great. Plus, they're known for their long-lasting products, especially their appliances, their washers, dryers. Their dryers actually have a better drying system than the GE ones. Because like, on some GE dryers, half the holes in the back are covered. And that goes along with that, the backside also being a rotary part, just along the rest of the inner drum, which is not good. However, on LG, they just have the backside stationary while the rest of it rotates. And you get more heat from it, and it dries your clothes faster. Now it might be a little slower on most cycles if you have like a lot of lint in there. Like for example, the dryer here is just kind of drying slow on most cycles. But if I put it on either speed dry or time dry, that's when it dries fastest. But that's really just cause like the lint is like building up in that thing. Wade's old GE dryer just was like taking too long to dry his clothes because it's a modern GE. I mean, what would you expect from a modern GE dryer? Other than it taking way too long to dry your clothes. Very much unlike LG. I might have mentioned it already a while ago, but I don't remember. It was a cycle that Wade found on the LG app. He has it connected to his 8900. He actually did a full cycle video of it, of the full load wash cycle. It's basically like a 2.5 hour cycle meant for like really big loads.
Hey, your mom's gonna pick you up here, so make sure you're ready. 6 o'clock, okay?
The thing says 12. But yeah, it's full cycle, so I'm not gonna stop the thing. I think the longest spin cycle you can get on an LG front loader is like somewhere around 30 minutes. Like, not exactly 30 minutes, but like just a little bit less than 30 minutes. Like, because I've seen that on the normal cycle, that if I put it on extra high, it does like a 28-minute final spin. Although it skips some time, so it's not really looks like it's just 1110 again.
Yeah.
The RPM. It never goes to 1300. If anything, you would need like a really good balance of a load, like 3 coats or something, to get it to go to 1300. And it will not work if you have an empty load in there. We have gotten it to go up to 1160 once, maybe even 1200, probably 1300 as well. Does have one of those Kenmore washers that was made by LG. Those are back from like a decade ago, I think. From like the previous decade. Though, does the towel cycle also do like high heat, like speed dry and time dry? Like dry them faster?
Okay.
I mean, it is sensor dry, but I think it still is probably like speed dry and time dry. Permanent press is also technically another sensor dry cycle. And sensor dry isn't really all that good for every cycle in there. Manual dry is speed dry. And downloaded is in no category of the drying cycles. As for the washer, half these cycles are in the steam category, and the other half doesn't have a category in it. So, yeah. It's really just one cycle in the dryer that doesn't have a category, but 5 on the washer that don't have a category. Technically 6 because spin only. Like if you hold down spin speed for 3 seconds, you get a spin only cycle. It says 7 minutes though. almost surprised that that motor doesn't even burn out from spinning that long at such a high speed. But then again, it does use a permanent magnet system. So, yeah. Spinning says 4 minutes. Oh, 3 actually. It just changed to 3 right after I said 4. I'm gonna get that thing ready. Alright, I got the dryer ready for when the spin cycle finishes on the washer. Make sure we have it on max heat. Yep. We have it on high heat. That is max high heat. Funny thing is the start pause button and the spin light is flashing in an inverse type. Like, they're inverting each other and they're flashing. I'm actually gonna try to preheat the dryer. Preheat the dryer so we can get a faster cycle. Because I did that trick on the Maytag once. And I think it actually worked for that. So like preheat the dryer before we actually do the put that stuff in the dryer. Started slowing down right when it got to the 1 minute mark, so it's going to do 2 tumbles of anti-crease. Got some heat in there. That's good.
Oh man, I'm in pain.
So that's the end. Me backwards a little bit. There we go. And Let's get a good view on that thing. Dry these off. Well, put them in the dryer.
There's hope. They estimate 1 in 10 men may have Crohn's disease, or PD. A urology specialist who treats PD can help you quickly win, including non-surgical options. Find somebody today. Go get somebody.
And I already have the dryer set up on speed dry. Hope those blue ants shrunk a little bit. Still got some.
Okay. Okay.
There we go. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I think that's everything that's in there.
Okay.
Put the door on its magnet. There we go.
Okay.
Got the dryer set up, started up, and finally did a full cycle on that. So, see you in the next video. Bye.